All right, so while we're still on the subject of corrupt government agencies, what I want to talk about is some tweets that Elon Musk put out. I believe it was today and yesterday or in the recent days, where he talked about how the government, specifically the FBI, was paying Twitter millions of dollars to censor information that didn't fit their narrative or that they didn't like. Just basically trying to suppress the free speech of whoever they felt they didn't want putting information out there that they didn't like. Right? And the reason why I'm talking about this stuff is because you guys need to understand how corrupt not just the government is, but the world as a whole. We live in a very corrupt society. And the worst part about it is that people vote for this stuff. And you pay taxes for this stuff. So you're paying taxes and you're voting for people that are trying to suppress your free speech and keep you enslaved and keep you under their thumb and boot, right? That's what you're paying for. That's what you're voting for. That's why I don't support this stuff. That's why I don't believe in voting. That's why I don't believe in political parties or any of this stuff. Because I already know what's going on. I can see clearly. Not to mention I've done a lot of research and I've heard a lot of people say a lot of things. So I understand what's going on. But for those of you, most of my viewers are smart, so they know what's going on. But for those of you that are new, that are showing up for the first time, or you may have never heard me talk or whatever, I'm trying to expose as much as I can about what's going on in the world, right? Other people talk about it too, but I also want to talk about it and put my own spin on it and how I see things, right? And I try to give you guys, it's not just a spin, right? It's actually what's happening without trying to put my little bias in there. Just tell you the truth. That's what I'm here for. That's what I'm trying to do. But, you know, a lot of people don't like Elon Musk. They're like, oh, you know, he's controlled opposition, this, that, and the other. But if the man is, you know, exposing the truth, you got to give him a little bit of credit, right? You got to say, okay, at least he's doing something that may not have been done before had he not taken over Twitter, right? Now, what I will say is, if Musk and all these people who, you know, are all controlled, they're putting this stuff out, you have to ask yourself something. What's really going on, right? Because the stuff that they're releasing to the public and letting people know about, that's what they want you to know. Imagine the things that they're hiding. Imagine the things that you don't know that are going on. But this is what boggles my mind, is that even one thing that they're hiding should tell you. Like back in the day when I used to talk about stuff and I was doing research on Area 51 and stuff like that, people are like, "Oh, we don't have a right to go to Area 51. It's government secrets and they don't want people to know." Yada. And I'm like, "But why though? What are they doing there that they don't want people to know?" Right? So anytime that, from my experiences in life, where some agency or some government or somebody's trying to hide something from you, even a friend or somebody, it's usually something bad. If it's something good, unless it's like a birthday surprise or something, there's no need to hide it, right? So if a government or an agency is trying to hide something, it's usually something bad. They're trying to cover something up, right? And there's always this excuse about the other governments in the world and we don't want them to know our secrets. Let me fill you guys in on a secret about the world. All these government agencies work together. All these governments work together. They all know each other's secrets. So they're not hiding secrets from each other because they all know. All the countries know. All the government agencies know. They're hiding secrets from the people. From you, the common civilian. That's who they're hiding secrets from. And that's why it makes me laugh, because they're like, oh, China has satellites. Russia has satellites. The U.S. has satellites. So you don't think with these damn satellites they can't see all each other's secrets? They know what's going on. They have even more advanced technology than that. They actually can read your mind. They know what you're thinking. So there's really no privacy on this planet. But let's just stick to what people know. There are satellites, right, that can see all these things on Earth. All these countries have these satellites. So they know each other's secrets. So who do you think they're hiding stuff from? You. The common person. The civilians. That's who they're hiding stuff from. It's not from each other. They're all working together. So people need to really understand this, because again, so the reason why I brought this up is because my point was, if they're hiding one thing from you, one thing, what makes you think they're not hiding even more things from you? So again, here comes Elon Musk, takes over Twitter. Now he's exposing what they've been hiding, right? And, you know, if you watched my last video, I talked about the CIA and how somebody on the inside saw some documents that had to do with JFK and the assassination, how the CIA was involved and all of that, right? So the CIA is doing it. The FBI is doing it. The government is doing it because the government knows, meaning the people that are in positions of power in the government, right? Your politicians, your senators, your congressmen, all these people know. They're all working together. They all know this stuff. And it's not just a U.S. thing. This is a worldwide thing. This is happening everywhere. So people need to understand what's going on. Because if you don't understand and you don't know, then you're going to be left in the dark. I'm going to read a little bit of this article, which I was going to actually read, but I kind of went on a tangent. But anyways, I'm going to read a little bit of this article. If you look on your screen, you'll see it now. And I'll give my thoughts on it, and then I'll finish off this video. Twitter CEO Elon Musk claimed Tuesday on his social media platform that the U.S. government paid Twitter millions of dollars to censor info from the public. Musk's communication in a retweet of a lengthy thread from Michael Schellenberger, author of Apocalypse Never in San Francisco, entitled The Twitter Files, in which he lays out an organized effort by representatives of the intelligence community, IC, aimed at senior executives at news and social media companies to discredit leaked information about Hunter Biden before and after it was published, which a lot of people feel affected the election, right? And yada, yada, yada. You guys can read this, all right? I'm putting the article here so you guys can see it. You can read it. I'm going to scroll through it slowly. But I pretty much already summed it up, right? I pretty much already summed it up. But you can look at it. You can pause. You can read it if you want to. But I'm just going to give my finishing thoughts on this. And then I'll be done. So I want you guys to think about something else that Musk said. Musk put this out on his Twitter, and he said, it's not just Twitter. There are all the other platforms are involved too, like Facebook, YouTube. And he didn't name the platforms, but you can, put two and two together. YouTube, Facebook, all the major platforms, right? I'm sure Instagram, whatever else is out there that is a major media platform is doing this stuff, right? The big ones, the big names. The ones that have the most people on them. So they're all doing this. So that's our government. Our own government, right? The freest country, the freest government, the best country, the best government. Everything that you guys, or not my viewers, but a lot of people, they rave about how great our country is and how free we are. Are we really? When we're being manipulated and controlled and led a certain way to believe certain things that aren't true, we're being misled, right? So are we really free if our opinions and our thoughts are being manipulated and made to be a certain way? And I heard somebody say this, I don't remember who, but they said MK Ultra is not just something that happens on an individual basis. It's a worldwide thing. Or let's stick to the US, right? The US, a lot of people are under this mind control because they think that the stuff that they see on TV or voting or following the government, whatever you guys think that is real or whatever you follow, it's all part of an illusion. It's a psyop. They're tricking you. They're making you believe in stuff that's not true. And you guys are falling for it. Not my viewers, but a lot of people, But anyways, I think I said enough. I think you guys get the point. Just keep in mind, if they're hiding this stuff, what else are they hiding? All your votes and all your tax dollars are going to support a corrupt government and corrupt agencies that are trying to shut down your free speech. That's what you're voting for. That's what you're paying for. Anyways, if you like, comment, subscribe, share where you can. Hit the notification bell, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.